what is the flesh? Well, the Greek word for flesh is sarx. And as you do a little digging into the context where that word appears in the New Testament, you start to realize that the flesh is something you can set your mind on. The flesh is a way to walk, a way to think, a way to act. It has to do with those worldly ways of coping with life apart from Christ. Remember all of those ways that we used to operate before we met Jesus? The old attitudes and perspectives? Well, when you got saved, sure, you got a new heart and you got a new spirit. You got the counsel of God's Spirit living in you, but those old attitudes didn't just disappear, did they? Sometimes they show themselves in your thinking and in your actions. That's what the flesh is. It's the old way to operate. And so we have a choice before us. We're no longer in the flesh, we're in the Spirit now. That's what salvation is. God took us out of the flesh and put us in His Spirit. He took us out of Adam and put us in Christ. Nevertheless, we have choices before us every single day. We can adopt the old attitudes, or we can take on new perspectives and new ways to think and act. Look at it this way. It's kind of like hardware and software, right? You buy a brand new computer, you bring it home from the store, you open it up, and within 10 minutes it says, you need a software update. Are you kidding me? A software update, you say? I just bought this thing. But that shows you the difference between hardware and software, right? Well, I'm saying the very same thing here. You have new spiritual hardware, and yet you're still getting software updates, the renewing of the mind, as we let go of those old mindsets and grab on to the new mindsets. That's what it means to walk by the flesh or walk by God's Spirit. So what is the flesh? It's not your nature. It's not your identity. It's not who you are. It's simply those old ways to think and act. But now you're in Jesus Christ, and God is at work powerfully within you to cause you to think and act in brand new ways. Why? Because your identity is now in His Spirit.